to go live now. Hopefully we are live. I'm hoping that I'm live on my YouTube channel. Oh, I'm not even in the right profile. Oh well, let's hope that we're doing the right stuff. Alright, yeah, we're live. Awesome. Awesome. Now with being live, I do believe whoops. I don't want to hear myself. Alright, yep. Going live. Perfect. We are all live. We're set up. I'm also in the community for office hours, so everyone bring your questions for dog training in. If you are new to dog training, extremely experienced in dog training, want to try something new with your dog, or something old, or there's something very frustrating, anything you want to train, talk about, or mention, let's do it. If I look up, that's because the community is up here. I have a whole screen up above, so that's the only reason I'll be looking up. Most of the time, I will be trying to look right at you or have something in my hands, demonstration, show you guys something. I'm not on the live stream profile right now in my broadcasting system, so I can't necessarily go through too many of these. Like I don't have any of my movies set up, so I don't even know if I switch to this. Oh, nonstop swimming. Oh my goodness, yeah. So this is the pool course. So which is cool. A lot of dogs are great at swimming. A lot of breeds are specific for it. Like the webbing in between their paws, like a lab, right? So I think she is a lab mix. I think both of these dogs are lab mixes or have a little bit of that in them, but it doesn't really matter at all, right? We are going to teach these dogs how to be safe in and out or around the pool, and we are also working on some play and celebration laps to help alleviate any stress built up from figuring out how to swim in the pool, get into it, and we just want to keep it having fun. And look at that, we're already having a big girl going into the pool, having a blast. So that's awesome. Waiting for people to join in. We're just watching the pool course real quick. I can have a little background sound on that as well, but majority of this is just waiting for questions, comments to come in from from YouTube or from the community, and then we're going to go in and talk about that. I know we do have a puppy, a couple puppies in the community that need my help, our help. So let's see if I can. We have a lot of dogs that are
Hey, how's it going?
more
Good.
like
How
Big
you guys
Harvey,
doing?
right?
Good. Is this Big Harvey?
This is Big Harvey.
Awesome.
This is Morgan.
Oh my goodness. What a cutie
So
patootie.
usually we're working with a lot of fearful, reactive doggos, right? And puppies. Puppies. How do puppies get this way? That's a good question. Um, Pool/3, pool part 1. So we got a couple puppies
Your doggy will
around.
dig for you in the
Yeah,
garden?
yeah. So with my
Sorry, I'm just looking at all the random videos I have in here. I'll get back to just me, guys. So when we have puppies and I come in because we are habitualizing in our routine a way that creates or has our dog not understanding situations and or creating fictitious learned events or just learned events that negatively impact the dog's lifestyle and or our lifestyle as well, or emotionally how the dog feels, which isn't good, right? So we want to, and I usually say this all starts with play, right? It does, but when it comes to a puppy, we have a puppy who wants to and loves to play, or is slowly opening up into playing, or is extremely obsessed with playing. So with that, yeah, it's all about the puppies learning play, but learning holistically. There's an objective. There's consequences, good ones, bad ones, penalties, even, right? There's rules and penalties and other limitations that have to be taught, have to be learned, have to be understood in a way and taught and conditioned in a fun way that not only is understood for that moment or that situation, that one situation, but is now conditioned and learned and is able to be utilized for their whole life. That is what we want to get to. That's where we get more into sustainability, dog training. That's where we more have a connection or relationship with our dog throughout our whole life, and we're not just seen as a treat dispenser, let's say, right? We actually build up a more cohesive relationship with our dog that is meaningful, to where we do represent that motherly figure, right? They do love us, obviously. They want to respect us, but there are things that we have to do, have to listen from mom, right? Or things that are just unnegotiable, right? So a quick example is just like nail trimming or even the restraint drill. But let's just do nail trimming, right? The restraint drill is just having them lay on their back and you just hold their chest until they're like nice and completely calm. But let's get into the other example though. Or we don't have to. I can just pause it right there and just wait for a question to come on through. Looking at the community real quick. You say no, but the puppy keeps going up until you're yelling at the puppy. This kind of goes right back into like how we going to condition them, right? As well as I think I was going to get into like different windows, right? We need to be able to really amp our dog up into 110%, play with them, teach condition things, and then as well as be able to say done, get them all the way back down to zero, and or be able to help them switch mind states as well. Because sometimes we have a puppy or just a dog that is too excited, too anxious, or too calm, maybe even. And it's usually through learned history and experience to where they're been taught, or just through them they learn to not explore or show their full expression, right? Sorry, I'm just watching these two dogs over here as well. So we want them to be able to do their full expression. And through play, that's where we really, really like bring them out, right? You can have a dog like kind of, let me get to it. You can kind of have a dog that is just like their intensity is like 1 and below, and they're like, and then that's it, right? And there's no like big tugging, there's no like even like tugging against you. It might be like finger pressure, strength worth, right? So that's where we have to build up their confidence and have them win victory lap, win against us, victory lap, win victory lap, build up their confidence and understanding of the game in the picture. To where do they get that is known. And with the no, we'll have the dog really loving to play with that toy, right? We'll then say out where they drop it. Then we have that toy completely on the ground. Then we have usually the leash and collar, leash in our hand. The dog goes for that toy again. Nope. Leash boundary, correction, negative reinforcement happens, and they don't get reinforced with biting the toy, right? And then we start conditioning that no, which is intrinsically going to be our negative punishment. Um, we're taking away their ability to get to that toy, right? We can also take away the toy completely, but regardless, it's no. They're not getting to that toy, not getting reinforced with grabbing and chewing and continuing the game, right? Through there, they really learn, like, you don't even pick up that toy again until I'm picking it up and I tell you yes in that cue. So you have a dog really like on no can disengage or be able to have that pause and reset. So where they're like, oh, I'm going towards the wrong thing. I need to pause, think, reset. Okay, maybe I broke my sit. I need to go back into the sit, and then they hear good, okay, good. Keep doing what you're doing, and then they feel good, and they have a little bit more known understanding about that situation and picture as well. And then that no gets conditioned as well to kind of get the gears rethinking and returning when because yours are actions or just high energy. Super common when you see someone with a puppy as well, someone new come into, and they're like, "Oh my goodness!" And then like the puppy doesn't sit anymore and just breaks anything working wise they're doing and runs over and attacks the new owner with all the loving kisses and jumping and all that. But if there's a specific way we want to go about teaching and reinforcing a meet and greet that's a little bit more appropriate, we obviously can and should. We want to be able to be in position to be our dog's cheat sheet, be that representation of mom. She's cueing us, mom. She helps cue us into the do's and don'ts of the world, and she might even cue us into something, and then we think better or don't think at all about it or think whatever, and we continue doing it, and then there's that consequence or that reinforcer that helps us understand, oh, mom did say that we should have listened to her before she helped us out. um, and that's all very important and beneficial, creating that relationship to where not only the obedience is inevitable and is held until release, uh, as well as that follow through for that obedience is known. And all that just is created through this fun game of play. I'm telling you guys, we could play with our dogs and train them everything they need to do. Even if they're weird space wise with other dogs, like we can utilize play and have them feel already good, naturally feeling because they're in play. They're going to be feeling good if we're playing, right? Just those natural high energies of running around, jumping, and being able to be a dog and do several of those 6 play aspect traits that are super fun and fulfilling for a dog, right? Being able to do those are like, oh, like a kid being able to do their favorite thing, right? So it's just, it means everything. It means everything. You can really create that relationship that's needed to be their cheat sheet, to really show and guide them how to be respectful throughout this world. And a lot more of that is really just, well, one, teaching their job of what to do when they hit the end of the line. And if you taught that, even if it's just like a check-in or come this way, like that alone can be like all you need when it comes to like walking in the free window, let's say. Obviously, there's different rules when we're walking in an obedience heel position, or we're asking different work window obedience. But hopefully today, jumping back into, kind of want to get a little bit more. I think Tuesdays and Thursdays around midday time, I'm going to be doing some office hours, some live streams. I might even be working shelter dogs around this time as well, and just live streaming that. I want to this year for RDT. We got several goals, personally and business wise, on the books, and one of those is crushing YouTube and really being able to give back and help out more in the community on YouTube, and that will also help with bringing more people into the lifestyle community, building that up more to where we get more and more sustainable through our lifestyle community. That's going to be awesome and huge. We have redoing. I had the 6 week like full transformation, learn everything dog trainer wise. Any dog you have, take this course, 6 week transformation, and you're going to be the best ever. I'm redoing that. I had it all. I had all the weeks, all the info already done, and I was working on the slides. I think I did the first 2 weeks or something, but now I think I might just pause on that, go back into it. I want to add more sustainability, more longevity when it comes to dog training, ethical aspects as well to that. And potentially have some roads or some routes that even like a 4-year-old could follow, and be able to really have fun and train a dog, right? Obviously, it's not going to be meant for a 4-year-old, so there's going to be some big words in there and some knowledge and concepts that are that can be hard to grasp, but are all beneficial for your progression into really being able to not really deep dive into the dog world, but be able to live your lifestyle with your dog and feel empowered to not be unsure of different situation and moments. You'll have the tool belt, you'll have the lifestyle systems under you to where you understand and know how to flow and keep harmony with your dog and with the environments that you go through on your routinely base. That's kind of is what your lifestyle is, right? Where you're doing regularly, your day in, day out, week to week with your dog, with yourself. That is your lifestyle, right? And I want to be able to have you guys not have those be so separate, be able to bridge those to where it's super easy to have your dog and your lifestyle be harmoniously together in a nice woven blanket or basket. Really want to bring that harmony to you and your pup, and a lot of that is just going through how to really learn how to play with your dog, be able to create the deeper and proper relationship that's needed for them. And it's so funny because a week, 2, 3 weeks after, even with especially with a new client, a couple sessions in, sometimes even one session in, but usually a couple sessions in, they're like, whoa, I didn't know we could be this tight. Their relationship, they're like, I thought my dog, man, and sometimes they don't use the right language, right? They're like, oh, I didn't know my Velcro dog would get more Velcro. Well, it's not more Velcro. Your connection is getting tighter and closer, to where you can give and go easier with each other, right? You're not being in conflict just over communicating with each other. That alone deepens your relationship a ton. And being able to do that in a way that is actually fulfilling a genetic outlet for our dog, even better. They're gonna freaking love you. And it's just awesome to see how strong that play-based relationship is, because it's so natural and it's so sustainable as well. Even when it comes to like injuries, they're like, "Ah, my dog just had knee surgery. What do? I can't play." You can still play. You can still play. Depending on the dog's mobility, you can still play. Just the picture of that game might change, and it should change, to be able to have fun with your dog in that aspect, and not be a detriment to their health. So definitely got that big course going up as a goal. Definitely want to keep pushing on that, get that out there for you guys, get more people in the community having fun, learning, and just being empowered, doing what they want with their dogs. Even if it's just a simple walk and chill the rest of the day, or it's a police dog, or I want to do competition, dog diving, schutzen, you name it, scent work. We can help figure it all out, get that lifestyle all planned and figured out, so we're not in conflict, and we're just having fun, easy give and go days with your dog, with your family, and your dog, anyone who's involved in your lifestyle. I hope you guys all enjoy this. I have a Zoom call now to transition to and hop on to, so I just want to do a quick, fun office hours. I am trying to do this a little bit more regularly this year, probably not office hours, just live streaming, and getting more of a community base on YouTube and Instagram, and kind of just everywhere social media wise, build up that face-to-face connection where we are interacting one-on-one, being able to help out virtually. And then, hey, if you're local or you want that extra step to really be empowered and have that harmonious lifestyle, join the lifestyle community or reach out to me in person, and we'll connect IRL and get on with our private sessions or board and train sessions. It's a lot of fun. Can't wait to see you guys there. Hopefully you guys are already played once or twice today with your dog, and if not, I hope you have a good play session when you get back home or when it is time. Otherwise, I'm getting off. I am signing off, and we'll get back soon to our next live stream. Thank you guys all for joining. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you want to add on into any of these discussions, or just to comment and say hi. I would love it. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff that helps the community grow and get more help to the dog owners that need it. Awesome. Love you guys. Have a great, loving, lightful day, and have some fun with your dogs.